All right, good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And I've gotten a lot of requests for this video over the years. And if you guys know, I'm really into car audio as well, and cars and systems. And I've been wanting to do this video with the sponsorship deal that I got from Acoustik. They were nice enough to sponsor my entire system for the most part in my Toyota Solara. Now this car I only drive in summertime, so that's why I haven't really had a chance to really show you guys what the system sounds like. I did do a review showing you guys what I installed and what they sent me, and again I want to go ahead and thank them again for their, super generous. They sponsored the entire system with the exception of the door speakers, and that's only because I'm a huge fan of MB Court, and these were already installed. So I reached out to them, I think maybe, a year and a half ago, and maybe 2 years ago, and they were nice enough to first sponsor me with one of their PD1032B stereos. And I'm going to show you all this in a second. And again, guys, I've always said, I've never really seen the point in showing off what a system sounds like on YouTube. It's like you really can't get a real idea of how, what it sounds like, what the volume's like. But what you can see is the woofers moving, and that's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys what I did and let you guys be the judge of it. Now, again, it's really hard to tell. If you hear 110 banging on a YouTube video and you look at 1010s, unless they're doing something like a hair trick where you can really see the amount of sound pressure levels being produced and the air being moved, that's a different story. This is nothing like that. There's only so much you can do with my expertise and experience in a car, but I'm pretty happy with it. And I've always been a firm believer in that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a really banging system. So I only have 14 minutes left on this tape. I want to make this as quick as possible. So let me go ahead and show you this stuff, and I'll crank it up and let you guys hear what it sounds like, okay? This is the, let me turn the camera around here. This is the deck that Acoustik sent me. Now, I've used their gear. I've purchased their gear in the past because for the price and for what you're getting, it really is amazing. They give you a lot of bang for your buck. And I saw these huge double-din stereos that came out. And I've done a review on this. I'm not going to get involved in what I like and don't like about it. Nonetheless, it's installed. It's a double-din unit, which overhangs. And it has to be a specific car to put this in because obviously it overhangs the knobs here for my AC control and heat, but I can still reach them. They're still accessible enough for me to turn those things on or off, so I'm not too concerned with it. What you do get is a double din deck that gives you a 10.3 inch screen, so it's huge. Also on top of that, this I need to figure out something custom to do here. This is the brand new Alexa Auto. Hopefully she doesn't turn on, which I've just done a review on that as well. Check that out. And that's about it. Everything else in the car is pretty clean. Behind the doors, these are, I made some custom spacers for these speakers. This is an MB Court two-way component system with a 6x9 and a 1-inch titanium tweeter. I'm a real fan of titanium tweeters. As far as the amps are concerned, this is a two-way system. I'm running a huge sub amp on 3 10-inch Acoustik subs, and of course 2 Acoustik amps. One is their biggest sub amp they have. I believe it's the 80,000.1, something like that. I forget them all numbers. I'll put links in description for each and every one of these items. It did come with the bass knob, and what I did is I had this factory location down here. And you guys, sorry about the traffic. You guys are gonna have to deal with it here. So this is the factory location here. Well, this is just a blank switch. What I did was I drilled it out and I disassembled the bass knob that came with the Acoustik amp, and then basically glued this in and super glued it in, basically rigged it where it looks like a factory switch. This is the bass control for the amps. And let me just do something here real quick here. I'll take you guys to the back seat and excuse the mess a little bit here. I got doing some yard work, so I have a change of clothes here. So behind the seats here, this is the amp rack, which I do need to remodel the cover plate, but let's give you an idea of what it looks like. This cover plate I made out of a 1/2-inch MDF, and it's not perfect, but I don't show the car, so you barely see it, but those are the 2 Acoustik amps. They sent me the larger one there is I believe it's the 80,000 or 8,000, and then of course their largest, that one is a 4-channel amp that I just have running 2-channel because I took out the back speakers in this car, as I just like to have a front sound stage. There's really no point, and I don't really carry anybody in the back seat, and there's really no point in having rears. I'm not doing any kind of surround sound or anything like that. So for my ear, I've always been pretty happy with a two-way system. And then you have those big 6x9 holes in the back deck there that let that bass kind of enter into the car a little easier. This cover plate I will redo because this was originally for 2 different amps that were much larger in size. So you can kind of see the wires there a little bit. When I redo this cover plate, it'll completely hide all that. Now there's a power, I believe it's a 1.5 or a 5. I forget what the farad capacity is on that capacitor. But it's backlit, has a voltage indicator. Right now you can see we're at 3.6 volts just idling. And these amps, I actually ended up, they were black. I wanted to kind of custom paint them, so I just basically sprayed them with some rattle can to basically prep the surface, and then I took a Dremel and I just ground off the aluminum there where it says BAMF. That's the model of the amps, just so it pops a little bit. So these amps are rated. I believe the Power Acoustic 4-channeler is rated. You can bridge it. I haven't done that yet. It's on the list to do, although it's not really necessary for the amount of volume I listen to it. It's pretty loud as it is. This will run, I believe it's 150 watts by 2, and I'll put links in the description where you can look at the specs on all this stuff. And of course, this one here, they rate this at, like, I believe it's almost 5,000 watts, but I mean, realistically, on a factory electrical system, with these amps, they are not CEA compliant, or CES, I think it's CES or CS, you know what I'm trying to say, the compliancy there where it's actually bench tested and rated. But these amps are generally pushing anywhere from 2,000 to 2,500 watts on a factory electrical system, and that's at a 1 ohm load, I believe. It's been a while since I've looked at this stuff. You know, like I said, this car sits in the garage for the winter time, and summertime I pull it out. It's been a while since I've actually looked at the model numbers, specs, and where I have to film this video is alongside a busy road here. And I really can't do this where I live because it's really strict as far as noise and stuff. So just kind of unfortunate. You're just gonna have to work with me on this. So that's what it looks like, guys. I'm gonna close this back up here. Those amps are actually mounted to the back of the box. And so I'm gonna pop the trunk now and show you guys what it looks like from the rear. And so here's the box me and my dad built. This is about 5.5 cubic feet. It's huge. It was originally designed for 6 sealed Sony 10s. I was never really happy with the way 6 sounded in here. I did have the 3 Sony 10s in here, and this is ported and tuned out the side. 2 4-inch ports tuned to about 32 hertz, which is what I like to listen to music at. It's done. This is an after the fact thing. This is where the other holes were, so you could actually put 3 more subs in there. We built this cover plate just to cover it up and make it convertible. Just out of MDF and Formica, and the rest of the box is black Formica and kind of a carbon fiber inspired vinyl. And those are the 3 Power Acoustic DVC 2 ohm 10s. This amp is being pushed at 1.3 ohms with that configuration, and these subs are absolutely fantastic. You get a lot of bang for your buck. They're definitely underpowered. I could definitely throw another amp on if I wanted to, but really it's fine for me. All right, so let me go ahead and close that up here. Just got to give you guys a shot on the car there. That's what she looks like. I've done a video on this before. So if you haven't checked out that video, by all means, hit up the playlist and check that out. All right, so let's get back in the car here. I hate doing videos where people are staring at me. It's really uncomfortable, so bear with me. So now I'm just going to show you guys what it sounds like. Again, really hard to actually tell what a system sounds like by a YouTube video, but this will give you an idea. So we're going to listen to this guy right here. And I'm hoping that, you know, with YouTube, any kind of music that you have, it might demonetize the video. But I wanted you guys to see what it sounds like anyway, whether it gets demonetized or not. If you're interested in any of this gear, please use my links in the description. It does help support the channel. I do get a small commission from Power Acoustik should you guys make a purchase. And I tell you guys, I love the gear. It's super inexpensive. You get a lot of bang for your buck. This is coming from a guy who spent a decent amount of money with the old school Rockford Fosgate stuff. And you know, I still got an 800A2, I believe it is, the old school barbecue amps. And I'll tell you, you know, although you know exactly what you're getting with Fosgate for wattage, I mean, I'd rather pay $200 for an amp from Power Acoustik and know that I'm probably getting about 2,000 to 2,500 watts than to spend $800 on a Fosgate amp that I know I'm only going to get like 1,000. So again, my opinion, I think you can get a lot of bang for your buck with really inexpensive gear. So let me turn the windows down here and I'll let you guys hear it. Here we go. You guys might recognize this song. you big on headless. All right, guys, well, that's the video. I'll tell you, I hope you guys like it. It's really, again, really hard to tell what it sounds like, but I'm telling you, it's pretty friggin' loud. You know, in every system that I've done, I have 210s in my Honda, again, with the same amp. I have, and they're Alpine 10s that I got years ago. They've been very, very reliable, no problems. And my Jag, I got 112 by Acoustik, same amp. You know, I'm happy with all of them, and every car is going to be different. The acoustics on my Honda Accord still has the best of any of them. I mean, my 210s definitely hit with those Alpines, I mean, just as hard as this. And you know, it's different with every vehicle. What I always go for when I build a system is, you know, how much it's going to cost, and am I going to be happy with it? And that's, you know, I'm not trying to compete, and this is loud enough where, you know, I don't drive around like that on a consistent basis because it hurts my ears. So, and I haven't really fine-tuned this perfectly yet. So at a later date, I will come back and rear view, let you guys know how everything's holding up. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it took so long, but this car only comes out in summertime, and I got to get out of the house and out of my driveway to really turn it up. And it's awkward doing this next to a busy road. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to help. If you do want to make a purchase on this gear, links are in the description. I do appreciate if you use my links. And let me know what you guys think. You guys have a great day and take care.